Well, folks, now that former New Jersey Republican Governor Chris Christie is officially in the presidential race, we can look forward to months and months and months of conservatives out there mocking Chris Christie for his weight, and then, of course, immediately having to apologize for that. And that is exactly what has already happened on Fox News this week, after Fox host John Roberts made a crack about Chris Christie's weight, and then the following day immediately had to grovel in front of his audience and apologize for taking the cheap shot at Chris Christie. Now, before I read you what John Roberts said about Chris Christie, here's the thing. There are lots of things to take a dig at Chris Christie for, right? The bridge scandal, the beach scandal, there's all kinds of scandals. Like, in an ordinary pre-Trump world, Chris Christie was viewed as one of the most corrupt Republicans out there. Okay? You want to go after the guy? There is plenty of ammunition. And Chris Christie knows, we know, he knows he's overweight, right? That's not something that he should be attacked for. As somebody who's spent most of their life off and on being overweight, I get it. And that is a cheap shot. You want to hit him on facts? Hit him on facts, because there's more than you could ever dream of to destroy him. But going after the weight, that's not cool. And that's what, again, Fox News host John Roberts learned the hard way this week. Here's what happened. Roberts was trying to make an analogy of what's now happening with the Republican race. So he said, imagine you have two milkshakes. One milkshake represents just the MAGA base of the Republican Party. The other represents all of the rest of the Republican Party. And he said Donald Trump's straw is in the MAGA base, and he's the only straw there. Meanwhile, talking about the rest of the Republican Party milkshake, he said, now we're going to have Chris Christie's straw in there. Judging by Chris Christie's physical stature, he could drink a lot of that milkshake if he wanted to, but you're not affecting the Donald Trump milkshake, you're just affecting the other part. What he's trying to say, of course, is that with every Republican that enters the race, that's another straw in the normal Republican milkshake. But nobody's straws are dipping into the MAGA part because Trump has a solid ownership of that. And that's all you had to say, but you had to throw in, like, judging by Chris Christie's stature, that guy drinks a lot of milkshakes, doesn't he? Cheap shot. Stupid shot. Lazy shot. Like, you didn't need that for your analogy, which, of course, is why John Roberts had to come out and apologize. And as I said, we're going to deal with months and months of fat jokes about Chris Christie. You know how I know that? Not just because of John Roberts, but because Donald Trump also came out yesterday mocking Chris Christie for his size. Here is what Donald Trump put on Truth Social. Talking about, well, Chris Christie made the comment during a speech. He said, Donald Trump made us smaller by dividing us even further and pitting us against the other. That's what Chris Christie said. Trump responded to that on Truth Social and said, how many times did Chris Christie use the word small? Does he have a psychological problem with size? He put size in all caps. Actually, his speech was small and not very good. It rambled all over the place and nobody had a clue of what he was talking about. Now, again, Trump's not going to apologize. Trump will be the one making fun of Chris Christie's size from now until the end of time. So buckle up, get ready for it. It's going to be gross. It's going to be disgusting. And I guarantee you every single member of his base is going to laugh their asses off at it. But Trump really shouldn't be the guy mocking other people for having a psychological obsession with size. I mean, how many times does Donald Trump tell us, oh, my rallies are the biggest, we're the biggest, we're the biggest, we're the biggest? You're the one obsessed with size. And you are saying that Chris Christie's speech was rambling and all over the place. Nobody knew what he was talking about. Like, that's literally what people say about your speeches. You're gaslighting the public here. Trying to convince them that all the criticism they have for you is the same thing that Chris Christie is doing, and of course that is not the case. Again, you want to attack Chris Christie all day? Fun, fantastic. I will join you in that. You want to take the low road and go after the guy for his weight? That's where I'm going to draw the line. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel? We also encourage you to like, comment, and share. But again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.